Hi Gemini, welcome to Lit Intuition Tarot. My name is Kay, and today I am doing a weekly love reading for y'all to start out 2024. Happy New Year to all. Hope everybody stayed safe and well, and that you enjoyed your holiday season if you celebrate. I do one of these love readings for y'all every week, and I also do a weekly general reading. My schedule is below in the description box. Also there you will find instructions for how to donate to my channel if you'd like, a list of the decks that I use, and a link to my website where you can book a personal reading with me or order a personalized avatar birth chart. So we just got a few shuffles left to go here. I'm starting out with the Tattoo Tarot, just to get a general snapshot of the energy, what's going on with love for you right now, Gemini. And then I've already pre-shuffled the Spellcaster's Tarot over here, so that we can clarify if necessary. Alright, so let's get started. Spirit, please show me love for the Gemini collective this week. What's going on for my Geminis? Okay, so we have the Sun coming out first. Major Arcana for Leo energy. So I will get into all the things I'm picking up as the cards are laid out. But about the Sun, I mean, it's a great way to start the reading, of course. It's about joy, happiness, clarity, optimism. And in a love reading, it of course can be an indicator of happiness and love. Now it is in the recent past position, but we'll see what's happening here as the cards continue to come out. Spirit, please show me Gemini this week in love. Uh-oh. Alright. I have had several jumpers flying out of my deck this morning with air signs. And I do apologize that this didn't come out yesterday. I normally do your reading on Monday. But with yesterday being a holiday, I had some things to take care of, so I decided to change it up a little bit this week. Let's see. Spirit, please show me Gemini in love. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords that came out next. That's Aquarius energy. Move these up a little bit. Someone wanting to win at all costs. We got the Eight of Coins, Virgo energy. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me the Gemini collective in love this week. Oh, sorry, Gemini. I'm getting pissed. These cards, this doesn't usually happen, and this morning they're just all over the places. I had to stop and pick some up off the floor again. Alright, I got them all on the deck. Spirit, please show me Gemini this week in love. Alright, so next up we have the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. Once again in that row, we've got a great feeling of happiness, of having attained a wish. I'm sensing now that all might not be gravy, because we've got that Five of Swords in the middle, and then, you know, perhaps a little bit of hope at the end here for the near future, someone working at mastering something, perhaps self. Next out, we have the Lovers, Major Arcana for your energy, Gemini. So it's talking about an important choice being made. Which, you know, if you've been kind of, I mean, it could be true happiness, I don't know yet. But if you've been lulled into this kind of dreamy Nine of Cups sun energy of being so happy, perhaps the truth came out that forced you to make a choice, but we'll see. Next we have the Knave of Cups, also known as the Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Alright. Then we have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me Gemini and love this week. What do we need to see? The Nine of Coins, Virgo energy in the center. So someone may have been in what they thought was a very happy commitment, a contract of some sort. Looks like in the present there may have been some clarity coming through about some sabotage. Somebody may have taken a loss, decided to work on self, being independent, self-sufficient. Spirit, please show me this last card for Gemini Collective this week in love. Okay, and then we had another escapee flying onto the floor, but I'm not going to take that. The one that flipped over in the deck in my hand is the Queen of Swords, looking good. I see that as Libra energy can also represent you, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay, now, Aquarius was pretty straightforward too, but I think that out of all three readings of air that I've done yet this morning, this one is the most straightforward. I'm going to tell you what I see. Please take it as it resonates. Roles can be reversed. And keep in mind, tarot is for entertainment purposes only, and outcomes are not set in stone, as free will is always at play. So we are going to clarify, but what I'm seeing so far, as I've already spoken on just a little bit here, Gemini, there was a situation in the past where there was a lot of happiness, a lot of commitment. Someone was very dedicated to a relationship or a situation where they felt like they had truly attained their wish. Everything was happy, everything was going great. Then all of a sudden, there's no tower here, so I can't say that it was necessarily suddenly, but whether it was or whether it was something that snuck up on somebody, it became obvious that a choice needed to be made because there was something wrong, something going wrong. Somebody was playing mind games or manipulating, or somebody was really just out for themselves, and so it forced the other person to make a choice in love, either between the person they were so happy with or thought they were and someone else, or simply between, which I think is more likely given that we have the Nine of Coins here, between being with someone else or being alone and working on oneself. This is further emphasized by, in the near future column, we have the Eight of Coins, which represents mastering something, working very hard towards something. It shows dedicated effort. And I see that, it can be on a project or a job or in your career and so forth. Since this is a love reading and considering the situation that may be occurring in the present, I think that it's about self, really, working on self. With this Nine of Pentacles, making a current decision that being single might be the best for your, it might be for your best good. But I do see, however, though, with this Knave of Cups, that someone might be trying to approach you to apologize or offer a small confession or gesture of love. However, they're being met with the Queen of Swords. I see that as being your energy here, Gemini, which is someone who is not going to listen to bullshit apologies or anything, that just, it's kind of the energy of, I could listen to this and I could accept it and go back to what I thought was happy because, it's like it's an easier way out, sort of like, but it's the Queen of Swords, here it's like you're taking a stand for yourself and saying, no, I've seen the truth now. I realize that what I thought was so wonderful before was just probably an illusion. And so now you're going to come to me straight and, maybe you're going to listen to this person. I don't know. It looks like you're kind of ready to cut them down. But whether you do or not, I don't think that you're accepting any bullshit at all. Which sometimes, actually often, especially in situations like this, is the wiser choice and better for you in the end. Although, it may seem painful at the time. So, you know, we do have a lot of readings like this in love around this time of year, especially, and also with Mercury, excuse me if I could speak, with Mercury retrograde in effect. People do tend to come back around, and if they get lonely around the holidays, you know, they want somebody to cozy up with at night and keep warm and just have somebody there for them, it can be easier to give in to the temptation to go back to a situation that seemed so blissful at one time. However, Gemini, I don't see you just accepting some weak-ass apology from somebody about whatever this is that happened. With this lovers in the middle, too, it might not be so much just about you making a choice to work on yourself as opposed to stay in this relationship. It can also be that you found out that someone else is making a choice to betray you in some way or to entertain another lover. Take that as it resonates. But we're going to go ahead and clarify a little bit here with the Spellcaster's Tarot. Spirit, please show me the Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Hierophant for the past for Gemini. Okay, so what we had flip over here is the Knight of Swords. So this sudden idol of happiness and bliss, well, the truth came rushing in and it kind of crashed everything down. I mean, with this Knight of Swords, it's like a rude awakening. Now, I don't know what this means for you exactly, Gemini, whether it's infidelity or something else, but something sort of like reality came in and kind of broke up the fantasy. Now, I can pick up from the energy that I'm sensing here from the Gemini Collective. I may be speaking to someone who's sort of young, you know, whether in age or just approach to love, and sort of put this past connection or relationship on a pedestal where it really did seem like everything was near perfect. However, there may have been a slight, it's like kind of like seeing the truth that you want to see. And this could have even led to a marriage. You know, you could have been married or be married to this person, or just be in a very serious commitment or contract, like I said, with the Hierophant. But suddenly the Knight of Swords comes in saying, yeah, well, here's the fine print, and this is not what you thought it was. So let's clarify this middle column. Spirit, please clarify the Five of Swords, the Lovers, and the Nine of Coins. And there's that tower I was talking about before that we didn't see, but that I knew was there. We've got the tower flipping over. This is major arcana for Scorpio and Aries energy. Mars, it comes in, it shocks, it shakes things up, it can tear down foundations. So, indeed, in the present, you are seeing the truth very clearly. It's devastating, perhaps. With this Five of Swords, somebody was not playing fair. This leaves you feeling alone and single, even if you're still technically connected to this person legally, or whatever the case may be. Usually once the tower hits, it takes, even though it might be less painful because it's kind of the path of least resistance, it's actually like, it's a realization that going back to this where there really was no true foundation and where I believed something that wasn't true would actually be way worse for me in the end. Even though it might seem like, putting a band-aid on it might things seem better for now, it's like I can't go back, because with the tower the foundation is destroyed. So you'd have to completely choose to be ignorant and to overlook some painful truths in order to go back. And Gemini, I don't see you wanting to do that. This determination with the Eight of Coins to work on mastering yourself so that this doesn't happen again. But then again, we have this Page of Cups coming in. And since it's a page, it's a small energy even. Perhaps this person knows that they were just downright in the wrong. Not saying that you're blameless, but, everybody has their, everybody can be in the wrong in relationships. But I think in this particular case that, yeah, you were done dirty. And as like I said before, reverse roles if necessary. But this is aimed at you, Gemini, and so I see that some shocking truth has come in now, and there's no way of going back. So Spirit, please clarify this Eight of Coins, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Swords for Gemini. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy. It's this this is over, the end of this, it's caused you a lot of burden and baggage, but at the same time with this Queen of Swords energy, I'm going to clarify a little bit more, but I really feel that like you're making the decision there with that Ten of Wands to let this burden down. Like even if it hurts, even if you know you're still going to struggle with some ramifications, you know, might need to talk to someone like a therapist or a mentor or someone you trust about it. Might have to do some purging of the pain and the betrayal, but you're ready to do that. It's kind of like whatever this Page of Cups is going to come and say or do. I think that they're really going to have trouble getting to you. I don't think that you're having it again. Let me clarify a little bit more. Yes, so this Page of Cups, with the Two of Cups, I believe that they're going to come forward and tell you, you know, well, you really are the one. I'm sorry this happened, because the Page of Cups is often an apology. You know, it's like, can you, you know, but we belong together. We belong together. Can I get one more to clarify this? Oh, well, that's plain enough. And Gemini, the final card that we have out is the World. So perhaps this reading could even be slightly redundant for you because it already looks like you know exactly what you're going to do. I think perhaps this is just Spirit clarifying and like reiterating to you that that's definitely the right decision. This is over with the World so that you can ascend to a better situation for you. You can kind of graduate this lesson, having learned what you needed to learn, and move on with your life to a new chapter. You know, I'm not trying to make it more complicated. It's just that, like I said, this is so straightforward and clear, Gemini. I do apologize and sympathize with you if you have been through this, because it does look like you are truly happy. It's just that you didn't know all the facts. And so now, having known them, you know, it's too late to turn back. Move forward. You know, keep that sword up in the sense that, you know, it might be hard to trust people for a while, but eventually, you know, your heart will heal if that's what you're working on with that Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins. And this Page of Cups, it looks like they're coming in with kind of a weak, lousy apology anyway. They might say that you're meant to be or that you're soulmates, but even if somebody is a soulmate, it doesn't necessarily mean you are meant to be together for life. You can forgive them, but perhaps just take the lesson and move on with that World card. That's what I have for you this week, Gemini. And best of luck to you. I'm going to end the reading. If you did like it or it resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, Gemini.